Alright guys, here we've got a 1969 Buick Wildcat. This has a 430 big block. This is a 7.0 liter. It's about 375, 380 horsepower and 475 foot-pounds of torque. Start it up for you guys real quick after we take a real quick walk around here. It was last inspected in 1990, and the last oil change sticker shows to be at 94,000 miles in 1990. And as you can see, it's got 94,500 miles on it now. Still has factory hubcaps. So this car hasn't been driven in 28 years. It's in pretty remarkable condition for the age. Pop the trunk for you real quick. All the lights work, signals work, it runs. Even the air conditioning works. It doesn't blow very cold, but it does blow cold. Fire this thing up. She starts right up. I mean, right up. There's no real rust that I can see. A little bit of rust here and there, but nothing major. There are no brakes. This fires right up, man. We've got our service tickets right here. Got a working radio.
Saving two-stage compressor design, plus every Affinity system comes with a 10-year parts and labor warranty.
Everything works. Wipers, all of it. Here's the Wildcat symbol. Original paperwork. I don't know. The bid is at $925. I was thinking about it, but I don't think I need another project like this. I don't know. I may end up bidding on it. I may not. This is a difficult one. There's no brakes, so I know the wheel cylinders are shot, so it's at least going to need wheel cylinders. Who knows what else it's going to need. Take a look underneath real quick. Set all this stuff down for just a second. We definitely got a little more rust under here. Drum brakes all around. Yeah, look at those tires. Alright, that's enough of this one. I don't think we're going to bid on this one as much as I want to. I don't think it's worth it. Here's another one we're looking at. This is an '02 Prius. It's a pure sale. No odometer. It doesn't really say anything about it. Window seems to be stuck. It seems there's got to be an electrical problem. The window's stuck down. No odometer. We got the key, which of course it ain't gonna do anything. Pop the hood. I don't know. I've never bid on a enhanced vehicle before, which basically doesn't mean anything. Enhanced means, you know, honestly nothing. Guessing it doesn't run, right? But I mean, it could be something simple. It could be something really complicated. Hard to tell. Do the main things. Check oil cap. Looks decent. Looks decent inside the engine as well. God, wouldn't it be great if it just had like a dead battery, right? Fluids look good. Max. This is full. Still looks clean. Check the oil. Oil is very clean. Interesting. Coolant. Coolant is good as well. Huh. So what could be the problem? Air filter housing is open. It's not wet. Well, this is intriguing because I don't see anything off the top of my head that screams this car is junk, other than, you know, it's an old Prius. Body's in good shape. Let's see if we've got any obvious signs of trouble underneath. Nothing too bad. You know, chances are on something this old, it's going to have something pretty major went out on it. Tires aren't bad either. It's not a bad looking car. Looks like a non-smoker, no cigarette burns anywhere. Very clean. Huh. We'll see what happens. Yeah. We're having a rough day, man. I ended up buying that BMW. In fact, I don't even think I showed you the BMW yet, but I won it for $600. He counterbid at $19. That one I made a huge mistake on. It's a start. You put it in drive, it's a flood. It does not go into drive. It does not move. I'll show you that Beamer in a minute, but I was passing by this. It's like, Jesus, man. You know, these are like... I mean, it's crazy to look at the wreckage and realize what we get into every day and what the potential is. And it doesn't even have to be your fault, you know. It could be someone else's stupidity that causes you to end up entrapped in something like this or something like that. I mean, look at this. I'm about to fall on my ass out here. Look at this. This is the front seat. This is where the driver used to sit. You know? How do you walk away from that? I don't think you do. It's depressing. And it's like these are the worst of the worst. Kills me, man. It does. It does, because you don't know if this was a father, this was a mother, children, and I guess you just gotta hope for the best, right? It's wild. All right, last but not least, we have a Hyundai Sonata Hybrid, blue drive. This is a 2012. It's got 104,000 miles. It's got the panoramic glass roof. Very nice looking car. We have some rear end damage that, in my opinion, isn't severe. Was hit on this side, and it was hit down here, hit very low. We got some damage here. You can see where it actually folded this in. This is supposed to be out and moved out this way. But I think with some creative handiwork, we can just straighten this all out and put the bumper right back on. The bumper will fit right back where it goes. I guarantee you the bumper will go right back on. You will have this little wave right here, slight dent. Nothing really major at all when you consider it's a damn hybrid that'll probably get 50 miles a gallon, and it's a pretty large car. Miles are reasonable at 100,000 for a Hyundai. That's not bad at all. Leather interior, the panoramic. The interior is in great shape. Battery's dead, of course. We've got the Infinity Premium Sound System here. HD radio, all that stuff. Heated seats. Looks like we might have Blue Link on here. And right now the car's at $2,500. To me, that's a good deal. It's not leaking anything. I could put a white bumper on it, put the taillights back on it, and drive it or sell it. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. So this is what I bought. It was an enhanced vehicle, which means it would not start. It did not drive. In fact, it said no odometer on the window here. They just assume that this thing doesn't run, doesn't drive. I couldn't figure out how to jump start it. But after a quick Google search, found out the battery to jump start the car is back here hidden in this compartment. I put my booster pack on it, and it started right up. I got this 2002 Prius with cold air conditioning that, at least, I haven't test driven it yet, but at this point, it's running. It goes into gear, and it goes forwards. It goes backwards. The brakes work. Air conditioning's cold. It runs quiet. There's no leaks. It's got 230,000, which is a lot of miles for normal cars, but not so much for a Prius. We've got our little instrument gauge here with trip information, consumption, all this other crap. We've got our radio, cold air, like I said. We got a CD player. It's got an MP3 player. Windshield wipers work. I fully expected this to be a junk car, but I got it for $910. That is with Copart fees, guys. $910 with Copart fees, and we have ourselves a running and at least presumably somewhat driving, because it does go forward and backwards, 2002 Toyota Prius. Now we need to attempt to get it home and see if it'll actually make a road trip. I'm excited. Let's see what we can do with it. All right. We're going to attempt to get this out of the Copart lot for the first time. There's trusty Mustang. Let's see what happens. Wow, this thing's got a lot of power. Yeah, I'm totally kidding. I'm exceptionally nervous right now. I've always wanted a hybrid. So actually getting my hands on a hybrid for $900, this is a huge deal for me. So if this thing actually drives, I'm going to be super, super excited. I can't even explain it. I don't know what kind of miles per gallon these things get, but I assume even an old one probably gets pretty decent gas mileage, you know? Let's see what happens. We're rolling. There's 20, 25, almost 30. Ladies and gentlemen, and the steering wheel is straight. Like, and this car is comfortable. This is a very soft car. The touch is soft. This is my favorite part of doing Copart, people. Truly it is. Buying cars that you just don't know what's going to happen. And when you have something like this where you actually get an amazing deal. Look at this. We're going almost 40 miles an hour. It rides smooth. It's quiet. We're averaging 43 miles a gallon right now. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? We got ourselves a very good running and smooth driving 02 Prius for $910. Oh, touchy brakes. Wow. Wow, you touch the brakes and it means business. By the way, there's no check engine light on. There's no check engine light. There's no warning about the hybrid battery going bad. Nothing. It's just a good running car. This is great. I could flip this, but I'm probably gonna keep it. To be honest with you, I think I'm gonna keep it. I'm so damn excited right now. I really am. Obviously, $910, guys. If I want to sell it, I'm gonna make a killing on this. If I want to keep it, it's gonna pay for itself. I can't lose on this one. Let's get home. All right. So, moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. The Prius made it home. It did. For the life of me, I can't tell you why this was there. It absolutely made it home with no issue. People, there's no check engine lights, no airbag, there's no warning lights of any kind whatsoever. Nothing. The steering is tight. Everything functions properly. Lights, signals, steering, horn. The radio actually bumps for a small car like this. The tires are in reasonable condition. As you can see, hopefully you can see over there as well. Here's the undercarriage. Let's see if I can get you a better shot here. As you can see, it's not, there's nothing pouring or there, you can see air conditioning, maybe. There's AC condensation dripping, but there's nothing leaking under here. I know I probably shouldn't be this excited over a Prius, but I am. We do have some speckled, sticky stuff. It comes off. Let me see if I can clean this up. You can see it comes off. I'm going to have to buff the hell out of that. I don't know what it is. I'll restore these headlights. And I'm not getting rid of this one, guys. At least not in the foreseeable future. Now, if it comes down to I need some money for a project or something, we could talk about selling it. But this thing just, it runs and drives perfect. I'm not kidding. I've got my 2012 Cruise here, and this Prius actually rides better than the Cruise does. So, yeah, there it is. There you have it. All right, so real quick, before we close out this video, go over just a couple numbers. Right here you can see we got it for $910. The tag, title, and tax came out to $96.93. I bought a couple things off of eBay for it, starting with Sylvania Silver Star Ultra headlights, which I put in all of the cars that I daily drive. So those were $39.95. I got a set of Kumo Solus T811s. These are 70,000 mile touring tires for $259.97 a set. Next, the antenna on the roof was starting to fray out a little bit, so I got another one on eBay for $14.99. And then finally, I wanted to go over the Carfax report. There's good and bad here. The bad is it shows a branded title that was rebuilt from salvage. That was not listed. It said in the description that it was a clear Oklahoma title. So, you know, whatever it is, what it is, it does have a branded title. But to offset the branded title, we show that it is a Carfax one owner. And this is what really makes up for it. 81 service records. 81. Now, I have gone through this history report here, and I don't think I'm going to waste your time going through every bit of it, but you will see over and over again, Fowler Toyota, Fowler Toyota, 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 Toyota. In other words, starting from when this car was new in 2002, it has been serviced at the Toyota dealer its entire life, and they have done all of the recommended maintenance items, everything. All recommended maintenance on top of the oil changes, and I'm talking brakes, tires, cooling system flushes, just anything and everything. See right here, 15,000 miles service, 75,000 miles service. I mean, this thing, the people that owned it have spent nothing short of a small fortune maintaining this vehicle. It has been very well cared for. We show it was a total loss from a left side impact in 2011. And you can see 180,000 miles, 185. I mean, this thing has just been... I've never owned a car that has been so well cared for. Someone took very good care of this car. They took exceptional care of this car. And even towards the end, remember, it's got 230,000 miles on it now. So in the last 30 miles, or 30,000 miles, all of this has been done. Look at this. I'll slowly go through this. This is just the last 30,000 miles alone. And here's the great thing. I bought this car with, literally, it's got 230,000 miles on it. Just in the last few thousand miles, oil, filter, the AC was, the air filter was replaced, the AC refrigerant was recharged, four-wheel alignment, cabin air filter, the brakes were serviced, oil filter change. Again, oil and filter changed. Like every 5,000 miles, they've changed the oil on this. PCV valve replaced, battery and charging system checked, thermostat replaced, oil filter changed, maintenance inspection completed, oil and filter changed. Like this is just the last 30,000 miles, man. Unbelievable, unbelievable. And I think that is it. So I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. We've got more to come. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up. And if you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. But comment below. I've got an idea for this channel now that I have a Prius. And we'll talk about that in another video. As always, stay safe out there. I'll see you soon in the next one.